Boston, Massachusetts. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Chicago Cubs and the Boston Red Sox. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And towing the slab for the Boston Red Sox in this one, Garrett Crochet.
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
All right, just about ready to go here at Fenway. Here's Nico Hoerner. And we're underway here in the home opener.
Ball.
Fouled off down the right side. On the ground, Rafaela. On to first. One out in the top of the first. Ian Happ up to hit. Former first-round pick out of the University of Cincinnati. Grew up in Pittsburgh. Happ, a first-round pick out of the University of Cincinnati in 2015. Yeah, that's fouled off. Oh, 1 now. Right through there for a strike. In the air to left center. Anthony should have this one. Takes it in for the out. Here's Alex Bregman.
Third baseman, Alex Bregman.
And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball there. Struck him out swinging. The high heat too much on that one. Back in Boston, and now here's the starter for the Cubs, Cade Horton. What's the word on him?
Well, Boog, expect to see the ball in play with this guy on the mound. He's not exactly a big strikeout guy, so that means the defense will need to stay sharp. He's looking for soft contact, so communication is going to be key in this one.
And a big swing and a miss. Swings through that high fastball. Hit on the ground to the right side. Bush takes it to the bag. One gone, bottom half of the first. So digging in, Ceddanne Rafaela.
Ball.
There's the strike. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Got him swinging.
Batting third.
Two down, bases empty. Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox.
Off the plate, ball 1.
On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Here's a 1-1. On the ground right side. Horner over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here at Fenway. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Seiya Suzuki.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what.
Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. And up next for Chicago, Michael Busch.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Got him. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Dansby Swanson. And first offering is fouled off. Tap foul at the plate. And the 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Ooh, he missed a mistake right there.
Up the middle. And that one finds its way through. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Pete Crow Armstrong, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. And they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out, inning over. Back now at Fenway. So stepping in for Boston, Wilson Contreras.
Wilson Contreras.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Late with the swing there.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch
Right
out.
fielder, Wilyer.
Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Towards first. Busch steps on the bag. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Here's Story now. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
High fly ball down the left field line. Doesn't have enough. And it hits off the monster. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Next to hit, Caleb Durbin.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
No score here in the second. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Man at second. Runner takes off for third. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Back here at Fenway, all set for the start of the inning. Pete Crow Armstrong getting ready to hit. Base hit center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Waste no time there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Step off throw to first for Armstrong. Dives back in, but they got him. Top of the third, no score. This one in the air center field. Durant has a beat on it. 2 away down. And next is the designated hitter. A switch hitter batting right. Shortened the bunt and missed it. And it's 0-1.
Hey!
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back inside Fenway Park. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Carlos Narvaez.
Nope.
He was late there. Strike one.
That's ball 2.
Next
That's
pitch
ball 3.
misses, and that's ball 3. Hard hit right side. In time to Bush. Leadoff man retired here in the third. So up next, Romy Gonzalez. On the ground, out to short. Whips it to first on the run.
He's safe.
But it's not in time. Base hit.
Up next for the Red Sox.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Now batting Jarren Duran. Runner takes off. Curve in the dirt. Kicks away. And now a man into scoring position.
Heads up base running right there.
Man at second. Slapped foul.
If I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the could be low.
Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Pickoff throw. Safe at second, and he gets back in. Rafaela in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Man on second, 2 down.
That's out.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball.
He's trying for third. In the air center field. Crow Armstrong moving under this one. And that'll do it. New inning getting started. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Nico Hoerner. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Pushing for more, pushing his luck.
Everything came together for him. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So
in the air, right field. He's got it. Runner tagging and heading for home. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
So no one on after the sac fly. Alex Bregman, the next Cub to hit. And that one fouled off.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
That's in there. That is strike 2. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. That one missed.
That's inside.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance, and it's off the green monster. Around second now, going for 3. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
To third, Durbin. And he's safe at first.
He's in there.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Michael Busch will hit next.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly. Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And it's even up.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get ground ball, double play.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Bregman on third. Suzuki at first. 1 gone. Gets a piece and stays alive. In the dirt, blocked. But no advance from the runners. High fly ball lifted into air right field. Abreu settles under it. Now a long throw home. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back here in Boston, Joe stepping in for Boston. Roman Anthony. On a line. And there's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. Now quick throw to first. Now back in safely at first.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some linked on the secondary lead and perhaps scoring a ball in the gap.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. Grounded out his first time up. Popped up, and that's foul. Popped in the air, left field, Hat under it. Brings it in, both runners tagging. Tag out at third, and that's a double play. Dangerous hitter at the plate in Trevor Story. Doubled in his first AB. On the ground to the left. Bregman to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Back in Boston, we go to the top of the 5th. Dansby Swanson stands in. And that one fouled off. Ground ball, left side, and foul ball. The 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Pete Crow Armstrong digs in now. Oh, and he hit him.
Out. That ball got him. First base.
Here's the catcher, Carson Kelly. Fly to center his first time. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Contreras under it, and he's got it. Now it'll be the Cubs DH. Went down on strikes his first time through. Shortened the bunt and missed it. It's 0-1. Step off, throw to first. Crow Armstrong back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 3. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So stepping in for Boston, Caleb Durbin.
Ball.
And that one fouled off. Out towards right center field. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it. One up, one down. And next for the Red Sox, Carlos Narvaez. 0 for 1 so far. And there's a foul ball. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. In the air to left center. Crow Armstrong on the move. 2 down. And now it's going to be Romy Gonzalez. Reached on an infield single his first time. And that one is lifted in the air. Crow Armstrong makes his way towards it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Top 6. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Nico Hoerner. Out to short, Rafaela. Tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ.
There you go.
Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, didn't go. Hit softly on the ground to third. To first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. 2 down, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Alex Bregman. A dive, nice stop, fires to first, and that's a great play for the out. Back here in Boston, now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran. Trying to bunt his way on. Bush. And he just beats him to the bag, gets the out. He wins the foot race there. So stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela. That one fouled off. The Bo Sox down by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Out towards right center field. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it. Out number 2. Roman Anthony now at the plate. 1 for 2.
Yep, that ball went out.
Line drive. And that gets down for a base hit. And that gives Wilson Contreras a chance to hit with 2 out. Here comes Wilson Contreras. Lifted in the air right center field. Suzuki under it. And that is that. Top of inning number 7. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Seiya Suzuki. Swinging a foul straight back. Way out front for strike 2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging for the strikeout. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. And next for the Cubs, Michael Busch.
That's a ball. Ball 2.
That finds the mark on the inside corner. Slow ground ball to the right side. Contreras takes it himself, and 2 away to start the 7th.
For the Cubs,
and here comes Dansby Swanson. That one ripped right center field, and this one looks like trouble, and that's going to roll to the wall. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Up next for the Cubs.
So runner at second, 2 down. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next to hit.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
And that is out of play. Man at second. That's outside.
That's off the plate.
And that is ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got it. Picks up. Bottom of the 7th. Still stepping in for Boston. Wilyer Abreu. Righty reliever out of the pen, Porter Hodge.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. Strike 3 went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. 0-1.
Ball one.
Swings through that one for strike 2. The Cubbies holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th.
That's
Oh,
a
that's out.
really good take.
That's too
That's
low.
ball 3.
And now 3-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Now here is Caleb Durbin. Outside
ball.
low, and that's ball 1. To the right side, and that chance handled. Gets him easily, ends the inning. We're at the top of the 8th. Now the Cubs catcher, Carson Kelly. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there, and that's a foul ball. The 0-1.
Ball.
Liner, base hit. And a good start to the inning. Looking to extend the play now. And he's into second with nobody out.
Now batting the designated hitter, number 28.
Next is the DH, a switch hitter who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swinging a foul back, that's out of play. Strike 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. And we're in the top of the 8th. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
So here's Horner now. Swinging a foul back, and that's out of play. Man at second. In the dirt.
Well, he missed
Outside, that's
badly
the
with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Way inside, gets out of the way.
No, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Got him looking for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. So up next for Chicago, Ian Happ. And foul ball. Comes up empty. Kelly stands at second with 2 gone. Runner takes off in the dirt. Out of third. Out. And that will end the inning. Bottom of the 8th. So stepping in for Boston, Carlos Narvaez.
Nope. Outside.
And now it's 1-2. Got him swinging for the K.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Now it's the second baseman, Romy Gonzalez. High fly ball, right field. Suzuki under it. And there are 2 outs. Jarren Duran will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one. That one ripped. And that's the 3rd out. Back here at Fenway, all set to start the 9th in this one. Ian Happ getting ready to hit. What a stop to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Alex Bregman now at the plate, 1 for 3. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Into the monster seats and gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add on. It's 2-0.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Suzuki in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. No balls, 2 strikes. Inside, almost got him. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. 2 outs, base is empty. Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Next offering is fouled back. And that's down and away. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Out towards right center field. Abreu in position. And that is that. All set for the bottom of the 9th. So stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela.
Going away. So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Here's the 0-2. Hit on the ground to short. Swanson fires over to first. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th. Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox. Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1. That one the other way. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Nice job of driving that. It's the other way on a line.
Daniel Palencia comes on now.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
That one at triple digits.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe
runner on the go. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The Red Sox with the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
Next,
Now
for the
only
Red
one
Sox.
out remaining.
Right fielder,
So digging in, Wilyer Abreu. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
The Cubs trying to close out a 2-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. In the dirt. They're down to their final strike.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. Horton with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that.
Say too much. I don't gotta